Good morning, Julia. And the good news is winds are diminishing across our region today. The bad news, it's going to be very dry out there, so fires could still start very easily. Keep that in mind. Now, just because we did see the red flag warning expire last night in the valley, that does not mean we're out of the woods. Humidity still dropping into that 5 to 15% range this afternoon. That's a big concern for us. Meanwhile, winds not as strong today. Out of the north to around 10 miles an hour. Could see some gusts to 20 miles an hour, although that really does not look likely. And we'll see temperatures topping out in the high 70s to low 80s later on today. So a pretty nice looking Friday on the way in your forecast. The issue, again, very dry out there. So you want to avoid doing anything with heavy machinery outdoors, especially around dry brush. You really don't want to be taking any chances today. Fire danger is still in the high range. The good news is that's down from the extreme range from the last couple of days, but we still do have a red flag warning active through your morning hours in areas between 1,000 to 3,000 feet. So take a look at this. Foothill areas, portions of the Sierra still seeing some gusty winds in isolated locations, mostly in the Feather River Canyon areas where we're seeing those stronger gusts. The Jarbo Gap area seeing gusts up to around 50 miles an hour overnight. So that's been an issue. It's going to start to diminish today, and the red flag warning will expire at 10 a.m. this morning. But again, the problems, gusty winds, low humidity. Winds, for the most part, are light across Northern California this morning, 5 miles an hour or less. That area, again, of the Feather River Canyon is where we're seeing those favorable gusts. So when we see those winds really pulling together through the canyon, they start to really get a little bit stronger. That's what we're dealing with early today, but that is expected to slack as we head through into your noon hour. Meanwhile, satellite and radar showing you clear skies overhead right now. That's not going to change this afternoon. We will, however, see some clouds tracking across the region as we head into your weekend. The other big change of pace, high pressure building in. What this is going to do is leave us without much of a difference between pressure from north to south. That results in lighter winds across our Northern California area. It's also going to give us just dry weather on the way. So getting a look at what we're seeing, showers moving through to our north. We're staying dry with some clouds moving through. Getting a little bit cooler on Sunday as that low pressure passes by, and then temperatures mostly mild early to midweek next week. And then by Wednesday into Thursday, there's a chance for some showers skirting the far northern portions of the state. Other than that, we are staying dry. Getting a look at high temperatures for today. For the valley, we're topping out in the low 80s this afternoon, 81 degrees for Redding, Red Bluff, and Corning, as well as Willows. So I-5, not seeing variety there. Low 80s in Chico and Orville, low to mid 70s in the foothills, and 60s to 70s in the mountains for your Friday afternoon. Your Storm Tracker 7-day forecast, where your weekend's always in view. Low 80s with sunshine today in Chico, mostly sunny Saturday with low 80s, lows in the mid 40s over the next few mornings, mid to high 70s on Sunday, and then we're back to the low 80s early to midweek next week. Redding, 81 degrees today, up to 82 degrees and mostly sunny on Saturday, mid 40s through your weekend for overnight lows, then back to the high 70s Sunday. We'll see temperatures then in the low 80s Monday through Wednesday of your extended forecast. So Julia, not a whole lot of variety out there, mostly mild and pleasant weather on the way through your upcoming weekend.